we're back with more of some Super Robot Tyson original generation. So let's move on and start up the next episode. It's been a while.
Yes, it has.
I read the cheating test conducted in the Hagane. At that rate, completion of the R3 will be far behind schedule.
I'm sorry, there isn't much I can do.
And like all one's tailored system, the R3 is custom made. Only you can use it.
No, I can't. Every time I'm linked, I remember them. My mother and my...
It was an accident. Excuse me. The lab was destroyed because Mai couldn't control her power.
Is the T-Link worth risking so many lives?
The aliens' mobile fortress has appeared in Sector L5. We can't stop them without the SRX. And in order to make it operational...
I know.
Very well then. We'll use TK support system to adjust the R3.
What data is used for the system? Whose data is used for the system?
Former ICES asset from before you were born. This is
Sample name. Yukiko Date. Date? Is she... You say... The Hagane has lifted off, exiting the atmosphere in 304 seconds, sir.
and Hiryu.
They're headed for the meeting point as we speak. Commander, a coded message has just arrived from HQ.
Ready for me.
It's top secret, so I can't read it out loud.
That's not a good sign. Give it to me then.
Yes, sir.
What the? Top secret message from HQ. What could it be? Ready a plane and an escort now. I'm going to Geneva.
TFA headquarters.
The Air Defense Committee has called a meeting. I'll be gone for a while. I'll take care of Princess Shine.
Yes, sir.
Lega and Hagane gone. This may be my chance. Episode 24. Ryuune and Valsone. That's why I said Ryuune. Because her original name is Ryuune.
We have almost left. We have left the atmosphere, Captain.
Stop the engine. Wait here for the heat.
Understood. I'm transferring the visual of the White Star to the monitor.
40 kilometers in width. That fortress is the size of a space colony.
They were hiding that thing the whole time? Literally the hidden ball trick, huh? That's a good one. Wow, give me more praise.
Stop goofing off, you two. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
My, we both have tough partners, don't we? Seriously.
Partners? Is there any enemy movement?
No, sir.
I see.
Strange. I expect them to attack in full force.
Yes. They did enough recon work on Earth with the bugs and spiders already. Do the air carriers have some other goal? That's why we're here. The hero has arrived, Captain.
I'm Lieutenant Colonel Lafina Infield of the Heat of Customs, sir. Thank you for waiting.
I am Captain Henry Daitetsu the Hagane. Although he looked like Henry Glover of Macross stuff. So that's why I say I am Captain Henry Glover of the SDF Macross. Yeah, let me just say that. Yeah, it'd be funny to just plug that in there. It's like Henry Glover of the SDF Macross. Moving on. It's been a long time, Captain. Space really suits you. It's good to see you again. I hear the Hagane is full of beautiful women. That said, I'm eager for the full tour. XO? What do you mean by that? I'm just talking to myself, don't worry. Same old Sean.
Hey, is that the Sidebuster?
Sure is.
Yo, you say! Long time no see!
What are you doing here? Did you get lost or something?
Man, you really think I get lost that often?
You don't think so?
Whatever.
What the?
We have an object approaching at high speed.
Alligator?
Negative. It's a DC. Approaching head on.
All hands, battle station 1.
Launch the PT units at once.
So we got 12 to deploy, so
let's speak a little teeny, shall we?
Okay, since we have 3, and I do mean 3 to choose from, we're gonna mix and match. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out Argon. From this list, I'm gonna take these 3. Well, no, rather these 4. And yes, behold, most of these characters have been pretty much evened out. So I'm going to break out the SRX function. Six here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 6. And 6. Proceed.
Why would the Thunder run? Sounds pretty miraculous to me.
What's with that? What's wrong with that?
I like being decisive.
Someone that gutsy is probably a ranking officer. And believe it or not, yes, Shiro and Kudo mean black and white. And you know who they resemble? For those who are Sailor Moon fans, I know there are some Sailor Moon fans out there. Yes, those two cats resemble Luna and Optimus. It's awesome.
It's here!
What is that? Lieutenant Kyosuke, that mech appears to be a girl. Affirmative. It's neither a PT nor AM.
Oh, nice body. Maybe I'll put that on my wifey.
That face on your body? No. Who do you figure made that thing?
I think it'd make a nice action figure or something. Well? Cat got your tongue? It's so cute! And yet you show no interest in real girls. Captain, we made contact with the DC pilot.
Patch him through.
At last, we meet Hagane. It's a girl? Who are you? I'm Ryuune Zoldark, daughter of the man you killed. You mean Professor Bian?
Yeah, that guy said he had a daughter.
I know you were enemies, but he was my father. He was far from perfect. But I'm going to avenge his death. That's pointless. Revenge only causes further revenge. How dare you talk like you know anything about this?
I wondered what Bian's daughter would look like. You're not that bad looking.
What? What are you saying?
Sounds like she's pretty naive.
Hey, can I ask you something? What? Are you with the DC or what? Today's DC is not what my father had envisioned. Well, what's that over there then? Huh? Oh, fuck that. That's crazy. Just out of the blue, just... Anyway. Those are the remaining UCC forces. That DC girl, she tricked us!
We don't know that yet. Let's find out what's going on.
Really? I thought we killed you!
If I sink them here, my power will become absolute. And then saying a Zombo won't be so insolent.
Siebel, you're still alive?
Yeah, really.
Oh, you know him! He's petty. He's persistent. The type women hate.
Ryuune! As a daughter beyond, you should help us! Sink the Hagane and Hiryu, and then defeat the FA. The UCC and the DC will unite the world!
You sure you're not with the DC? Enough. I'll show you the proof.
What? You're betraying us?
You're the one betraying everything we stand for. Commander Meyer, my father would never use poison gas.
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. I know you tried using poison to attain the columna.
Is that true?
Yes, we managed to save columna from him. But, bastard, using poison gas on a space station. Now how do you justify yourself?
Maya and Bian died because they were too soft. But they're gone. I'm going to do things my own way.
Typical villain stuff, huh? He won't stop at anything. You guys stay out of this. I'll stop them myself. You guys will just have to wait.
All units attack! Lieutenant Leona, I need you to defend my ship. Hear me? Wasn't that Meg hanging around the Troy cabin?
I didn't see her during the battle with the flagship fleet.
I see. She's alive. Fiona, you must have known my father's true intentions. If you still wish to stay in the UCC, Commander Maya's will doesn't exist in today's UCC. Chief Julia, Major Elsum, what must I do? So let's see. We are faced with a dilemma here. The good thing is, we must shoot down the bastard known as Siebel. There is no bad thing, because we can take our sweet time now. We don't have turns. So here, we must do what we must do in order to do what we damn well please. So in this case, let's do this. Wing Gust. What you want to do with your grunt units is change them into flying units, because flying units will make the battle a little bit more vulnerable. Same with the Wall Raptor and the R1. So yes, we have two battleships. We have the Hagane and the Hiryu Custom. What's very interesting about this battle is the fact that since we have more than enough units to stand a damn chance of winning, then the only thing you really have to do here is fly your units in very close, like so. And just get them right into the thick of it. What are you imbeciles doing? Get them!
I'd rather die in battle than serve that man.
Lieutenant Leona, where are you going? You're to protect me!
Only Commander Maya was worthy of my service in battle.
What? Are you disobeying me?
I don't intend to live in disgrace. I'll fight and die in the name of the Troy unit.
You!
I'll show all of you my final stand.
What? Yona, that's suicide! Well, sure enough, that is suicide. And yes, that so looked like an anime move, didn't it? Yeah, we haven't heard this piece in a long time. yes, this is Ryuse's piece. Why is everybody intent on shooting that unit down? I mean, seriously, what did she do to you, man? Leave that Mac alone. Don't you know who the hell that I am? Don't you know who the hell I am? Blammo! Now, truth be told, she is another returning character because she was in Super Robot Tyson EX, the Lord of the Elemental. So therefore, it does make sense. So now that we have our units at close range, we can do this. And we're all at close range. I mean, look at this. I think somebody has, does anybody has healing? Anybody at all? Anybody at all has healing? Well, I use focus. Okay, that's good. Even though I really didn't want to use focus. And nobody has healing. Yes, this is why I'm checking out everybody's stats, because only one unit may have healing. You know what? Oh, that's right. Well, okay, since nobody actually has anything to heal with, and I refuse to see this on my TV, because A, I don't like Naruto. I'm sorry to anybody who does, but I'm sorry, but that's what I really think about it. It ain't going nowhere, it's not doing anything. Now, just in case, I'm going to basically do this. Smash! I mean, she made herself into a target by just getting right there. Now, this is where we'll be hearing a lot of different pieces that haven't been heard from in a while. Yusei Date is the otaku who basically points out the fact that this is a super robot war. Oh, you'll see the joke later. I mean, letting you know. It's not a spoiler. It's just the joke is so damn funny. If you really think about it, what you need to do is imagine if that was another unit from a different version of the game. With the same build, but yet at the same time it'd be under a different name. Know what I'm talking about? Most of these units that you will see throughout this fight, they look different, like they came from other Super Robot Tyson games. Most notably are the Hakibins. And you threw yourself in the way of the hit. Why? Okay, so what were to happen if I were to do this? And you took the hit. Good night. You took the hit? Jeez. You took the freaking hit. Wow. Points for the win. Of course, it's not in your calculations. You weren't supposed to get hit. Blah, 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 but it happened.
This is it, Commander Meyer, Chief Julia. I'm on my way. The escape pod's activated? I survive again? Is this my fate?
Yeah, the escape pod happened. Yeah, you're okay. Problem aborted! This I say, false alarm. From this area, I can probably do something very terrible. And I forgot to power up the rest of my units. Because I am dealing with two different teams now. Not just the ATX, but I'm using the SRX as well. Oh well. Look at that range. That range is heavy. Look at that range. Jeez. We and the hockey beans. Boosted knuckle, we all know it's a sniper rifle. Well, I'm pretty sure that's an instant kill.
I don't want to take lives, but
Boom! You took a life. Thank you for moving. That really isn't much to choose from. I mean, look at this. We got 7 units remaining. And now for the best move ever known. The T-Link Knuckle. Of course, in the sequel, they upgraded. Wow, I mean they upgraded by total crazy standards. Only the cool people get this piece. If it was stupid, it'd be Boost Knuckle or something. Like Boost Knuckle. That's wrong. Boost Knuckle. Go figure. One shot and blew him away. Look how crazily they all fall down before him. And then there were only 3. Next on my shit list. Damn right you have. And then there were only two. How sad that must have been your ass. We're gonna take out this asshole, hopefully. Yes, but power without the strategy is pretty much useless. And that goes with every belief system. Now what I may do is after this episode, I may take a break. But I will be back with some more SRW though. Really? Die in the name of your glory. Yeah, right, sure. 14,000? Really? I think the black hole cannon has other words for you, sir. Damn it! Fall back!
With that out of the way, it's time that we finish this.
Ryuune! Your father entrusted us with the future.
You don't know anything.
He predicted this alien strike. We shouldn't be fighting.
Shut up!
If you won't even listen to me. So now, we simply have to shoot down Ryuune. I'm still trying to see where the killing technique lies. One shot, she falls. Masaki, you want to go for it, man? Be my guest. At least I'm going to scream this word out. Akashic Buster! Otherwise known as Fireball no Go! That's what it reminded me of. Well, the one-shot kill does it every time. Oh, really? It's always like that. It's like they're about right here. Then the shit gets serious. Oh, but any other time? Oh no, that's okay. Oh, yep, you're down. You're down. Ding! Metal. No, we're good.
I knew I couldn't win, but I feel much better now. Just like my dad, I want to believe in you guys.
Ryuune.
And you, Masaki, you're definitely my kind of man. You're the first guy who ever thought I was cute. What? Actually, I said that too.
You said her mech was cute. Can I catch a break? Come on.
You seem like decent enough people.
Weird, but decent.
I came here from Jupiter to fight aliens anyway. So why don't you let me board Hagane, huh?
You're asking for favors all of a sudden. Oh, well, what should we do, Major Ingram? Frankly, we need all the help we can get right now. I'll talk to the captain.
Let's all try our best to get along.
Captain, we discovered an escape pod from the enemy AM. Pilot's still alive?
Yes.
Recall the pull.
Yes, sir.
So, I hear that pilot you say is a total hottie.
News travels fast, as a matter of fact, she is. But I saved her, so I have dibs on asking her out.
I should have saved her then.
You shouldn't act like that. Ha! Look who's talking. What's that supposed to mean?
Lieutenant Exxon said you've been hitting on a cutie in the Hagane. Oh yeah! You and Kushuha were always on crooks duty. I got stuck adjusting the Huckabee muck too.
Sorry, Lieutenant, I didn't mean to. There's no point in trying to hide it now. Lieutenant! Your teacher is just happy you show interest in girls. Miss Browning, please don't say such things.
Miss Browning?
I thought we were talking about the captured pilot. Oh, yes, I hear her cousin is a nice piece of man. What now?
Oh, yes, I hear her cousin is a nice piece of man. You're talking about Ray from SRX?
You bet. He's near to the Brainstein family.
Brainstein? Isn't Commander Brainstein in the UCC? She's got to be a ranking officer then. That is hot.
Are you sure you want to say that? What about Ring?
You know her?
Of course, we met her on the moon. She's an awesome CEO.
Did she say anything about me?
It's probably best if I don't say.
Hey! What's that supposed to mean? If she's Ray's cousin, her family must be rich. Talk about my type. These questions are useless. I refuse to disgrace myself. Torture me if that's what you want. You're not on a tentacle hentai ship, okay? That'd be crazy. Plus, that'd be stereotypical. What we want is help from you.
Help? Yes, with the White Star, humans shouldn't be fighting each other. The EFA, the DC, and the UCC should unite together to protect the Earth. Easier said than done. I don't think the UCC or DC would agree with you. Except for Lieutenant Colonel Ellie, Major Elzman, Major Singer, that is. What's your opinion then?
If we trust Bian and Maya, then we're chosen to fight the aliens.
Yes, chosen and trained by both of the commanders. HQ is likely to order us to destroy the White Star.
We're going to need all the help we can get.
So we're hoping to get help from a Troy pilot. You're saying I might as well die fighting aliens.
If that helps you understand the concept.
I'm your enemy. Why trust me?
Well, Lieutenant Ryuune speaks highly of you.
He does. Understood. I suppose my life is now in your hands. I can't believe that cute little thing is a robot! It must have been related to the Valsian model. Really? Yeah, it's smaller, but they have similar weapons. Yeah, right. Valsione is the second model of the Valsian.
Then why does it look like that?
I asked my dad, and I didn't want to pilot the Valsian.
What's wrong with the Valsian?
Hello, it's not my style at all!
I'm not so sure about the style on this one either. Your paw designer, huh?
It's his only legacy now. Don't wuss out on me. He died following his beliefs. So I'm okay.
And I'm not okay. Ow.
Yeah. On top of that, I'm glad that you guys stopped him. Why is that? When a man attains so much power, he becomes consumed by it. Oh, sorry, I'm the one wussing out. Say, Masaki, you want to show me around the Hagane? Okay, sure.
Oh, Lord. Consumed by power, huh? I guess we mustn't follow the same path as Bian.
Hey, you say? You sure it was okay to let those two go?
Why not?
Well, Masaki doesn't...
You're right! They're gonna get lost, let's go! So you want to be a test pilot for the R series?
Yes, just let me prove myself, sir.
We have more than enough pilots.
Except for Lieutenant Ray's R2. The R1 and the R3's pilots are unskilled, right?
Those two units are adjusted for Yusei and Aya.
Then give me the R-gun!
Alright, I'll consider it.
You won't regret this, sir! You sure about that, sir?
Yes, the R-gun wasn't designed for me anyway.
I was talking about Lieutenant Katina, actually.
She's taken quite a liking to the test models.
Yes. I can see she has heart, but she's a loose cannon.
You're good with that sort of person, aren't you?
Well, lately, people have been avoiding me when I tried to teach them yoga.
The letter told me you've been forcing them to do yoga.
Oh, no. Not at all, sir. It was just an easy asana. Here, I could give you a quick example, Major.
Sorry, I think I'll pass.
But Valletta has mastered this asana, sir.
She did? In that case...
That's good. Now, bend your leg.
Oh! Not really wanting!
Oh. You're not as flexible as I thought, Major.
Never mind. Oh! Did Valletta stay on the moon?
Yes, sir. She was given an important mission.
I see. Then I must hurry mine too. We received an order to return to the Force Brigade?
Yes, the cryptogram came straight from HQ.
Who sent it?
Doesn't say, but the code is unmistakable.
We're just supposed to ignore the White Star in turn. This may be interference from the EOT Council or the federal government. Yeah, they sure know how to fuck up things, don't they? I want this confirmed with Commander Laker first. Actually, the commander has already left for Geneva, sir.
Commander Laker is a member of the EDC, isn't he?
Yes, that's correct.
And he's off to Geneva. There may be some trouble with the top brass.
I think it's best to follow orders. I guess we're returning to base, Captain.
Understood.
You've returned! How was your trip, sir? I gathered quite a few supplies. In fact, I'll need the kitchen later to try this recipe. Yes, sir. I'm sure the others will be delighted. Any word on the EFA? The Hagane and Hiryu have turned back toward Earth, but they're unaware of our Hagane and the whereabouts of the Earth Cradle. I see. Also, we've completed the sound integration. In that case, let's hear it now.
In the name of Levi Torar, I declare to all Earthlings, you have 30 days to disarm all your weapons and surrender to us.
It's a female voice, and she's speaking our language. They're definitely confident in their plan. Are the air gators similar to humans? According to our research, it would seem so. That's why Carl Schlitzman and the EOT Council had a secret peace negotiation at the Coastal Base in Antarctica. Nonsense! The EOT Council plans to surrender to them! Though I disagree. That is one way to save humanity. Shall we join the other remaining units? Or head to the Earth Cradle, sir? The current members of the DC don't hold to the ideals of my father and Commander Bian, so the Hagane must act independently. From now on, we must fight our own war. Those who object may leave. Sir, all of us in the Hagane will follow you. I appreciate that. Now, I must go to the kitchen. Yes, sir! Yeah, because why not? A good man goes to the kitchen. Anyway, yeah, a good man always goes to the kitchen. And I thought I'd taken care of this, but apparently I didn't. So right now, we are going to take care of this right now because I thought I'd taken care of this. And the Valsiana has a new unit, so we're going to make sure that stays bumped up. The R2 is also a new unit, which we need to remember to keep bumped up. And it's full, and the second Schwarzwald. And believe it or not, yes, there is a character on the Big O by the same name, which is also called Schwarzwald. The Wall Shrine. And the Iron One. The Huckabee 009. No. The Gespens Mark II Double T. The second Mark M, the Mark II M. Actually, it's a lot of Mark M's that we have. In the Wild Raptor. Yeah, that's everything. So, when we do come back, and we will eventually come back, we shall have more madness, more craziness, and possibly more in-jokes than you can possibly imagine. When, and I do mean when Let's Play Super Robot Tyson returns.